What's up, y'all? I called the first part, the last video, part 1, so obviously there has to be a part 2. Let's not waste time. Let's just get into it. Hopefully this will be shorter than the last video. It did get a little lengthy, but I felt that I needed to get those points out, and I needed to get them out that way. But so, you want to be a Sigma male, huh? Oh yeah, no sunglasses today because there's no sun. It's cloudy as hell. In the 1st of May in Southern California. That's odd, but hey, it is what it is. So, you want to be a Sigma male, for real? The last 2 things I'm going to cover in this video, for now anyway, it'll get deeper later. The first thing is, are you ready to do all the work? And when I say that, I mean, of course you're going to go to your job or whatnot by yourself and do that work, do your part of that work by yourself. But when it comes to other shit, like the media company I run, for instance, fortunately, I've been able to network a little bit, get through my little issues or whatever, and thankfully I've been able to network a little bit and build somewhat of a team, but I still do most of it myself. And it's the little things that no one really wants to do, or even the big things that you don't know who to hire, or you can't afford to hire. You have to do all that shit yourself. I've been producing comedy shows for almost 7 years now. Matter of fact, I think it has been 7 years. I'm lucky enough to find somebody to make my flyers for me because I don't really have time. But when I didn't have somebody to make flyers, I had to do that shit. I had to do the marketing, all the promotion, booking, paying people, arranging their accommodations if necessary, if they needed them. All of that was on me. And that's just, then I had to find the venue, work out the deal, all of this, all by myself. Now imagine, you have stuff that's literally, physically, say, a 2-person job. Who are you gonna call? You're moving. Who are you gonna call? See, that's the shit you don't think about. That's the shit you don't think about it because they don't tell you about it. They never tell you the drawbacks of this shit. Just the advantages and how cool you're gonna be and how women are gonna fall all over you. That ain't gonna happen either, by the way. It's just not. But that's a whole nother video. But literally, you're a loner. You're a Sigma male. You don't trust people. You don't include people in your circle. You don't let them into your private shit. So who are you gonna call for this help that you need? Nobody. You're gonna do it your fucking self. It's like being self-employed. Like, a lot of people want to be self-employed because they tell you all the advantages and not the drawbacks. I'm self-employed. Plus, I have an actual job. If I don't go to my business, I don't make money. If I don't work on my business, I don't make money. There's no system or I don't have employees. So, and there's no system for me to make money at this media company if I don't show up and work. So, that's number one. Number two, loss. The few people you have in your life, most of them aren't going to stay for whatever reason or another. Cutting people off when you're a Sigma is easy. That shit is real easy. But when you lose people, that shit hits hard. Since the pandemic started, I've been to more funerals in a 3-year period than I have in the 15 to 20 years prior. I'm not fucking playing. Between my circle of friends who I've known forever, some of them literally since the sandbox. I mean, we played in the sandbox at school together. From them losing their parents, who I love dearly. I've lost friends to COVID. I've lost friends to other shit. My best friend of 33 years. 33 years I've known this guy. He has cancer right now. He's fighting. He's making progress, but it's far from over. He's 49 years old and might not live to see 50. So how would someone, when you're a Sigma, a loner, whatever you want to call it, the friendships you do make and the connections you do make, they're deep and they last a long fucking time. Me and my best friend were joking about how I'm gonna stick my cane in the spokes of his wheelchair and it might not fucking happen. It's fucking scary because there's gonna be no replacing him. I'm not gonna have another friend on that level ever again. When you lose people, it hurts a lot. And you still have to be a man about it. You can shed a few tears at the funeral, but you can't show how bad you're really hurt. That's for when you're alone. You got the house to yourself, or you're in a car and you just got to pull over. You know what I'm saying? You still got to be, that guy. Fucking sucks. So, like I said though, cutting people off is easy. Easy. Because you don't have that attachment to most people. Like, I'm going to let you know a little something about me growing up. Growing up, I was lucky if I saw my dad twice a year. When I was 18, I joined the Army. I called him from basic training. We had a bad conversation. He pissed me off. I didn't speak to him for 9 years. Then we kind of sort of got back cool. We talked off and on for about 3 years. Then he really pissed me off and I haven't spoken to him for 18 and counting. I literally don't know if he's alive or dead and don't care. That is the advantage. But it's also a disadvantage because you don't have many people to cut off. If you're a social person, you like to go out, be the center of attention, you're not a fucking Sigma. If you just, gotta be, if you just gotta be out and about on the scene, you're not a fucking Sigma. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being who the fuck you are. Just know who you are and be the best version of that. But I told you I was going to try to make this video a little shorter. Look, I got like 13 subscribers. Can I get to 15? You know what I mean? Hit the comment, comment on my shit. Tell me where I'm full of shit if you think so. I'd love the interaction. Let's just all be respectful. So, comment, like, subscribe. Share the video if you can. If you're so inclined, I'd appreciate that as well. Y'all be easy. Middle fingers up. Put 2 fingers in your ass. Spread them apart. Say peace.